Well, welcome back to Tony's workshop. Just a little video today. I'm having problems, as I related to it in the previous videos, about the sound quality and that, and the little sort of camcorder that we're using was proving a little bit of a problem. So I went out and purchased the I've got a GoPro Hero 5, and I'll show you what I have in a moment. But I found, and I bought the which is this, the microphone adapter, which you have to have for the GoPro. Now I purchased that, and that was alone about £49. The little mic, which is under the windsock, and the elbow. Now I had to buy it's a case similar to the actual GoPro case, but it has a compartment underneath that you actually slide this into. But when I put it in and put the mic on, it's at the base of my handheld, right, small gimbal with a remote built into it. I'll show it in a moment. But this cable, I didn't like the look of it. It bends, no matter how you put it in. It's very tight. It's very stiff, is this. So when you pop it in, it's always at an angle, no matter how you put it in. And I just didn't like that. And the other thing is, you'll excuse me if to see what the sound's like on this, because I'm using the actual onboard mic of the GoPro. Now the only thing wrong I found with if I'm walking about with the GoPro is, as it is with the inbuilt mic, you've only to rub your fingers or just gently tap the actual handle of the little boomstick I have, and it transfers it through the microphone. Now although this is very good, when you've got the remote in and you're moving it around, this still transmits, because your hand is very near this microphone. So, but unless you get an extension lead and then mount it on top, because the actual case that you get with the compartment underneath has like a hot shoe type adapter at the top, so you could put a mic on top of that and put a longer cable in from here, short cable to there, but I didn't want that, so I come up with an idea myself. Now obviously this is where the 3D printing comes in. I didn't like that as it was, so what I did was, with the original GoPro case, that's the original GoPro case. As you can see, it's quite well made, but there's no facility to mount anything on the top. So what I did was, I designed for the original GoPro case, I have two of these, one an aftermarket one and the GoPro one. So I designed a clip that is, you can see that is the clip, 3D printed. You can see it there, like a hot shoe on the top. Right, so as you can see, this just slides on the clip. Okay, that's the back of the GoPro there, and this is the front. So as you can see, that slides on. That gives me the facility for a hot shoe, but unfortunately there's no facility for the actual mic adapter. Well, on YouTube there's quite a few people that use these, and they just like put some, like, it looks like blue tack, black blue tack or whatever it is, I don't know what it is, and that's mounted on top. I didn't like the idea, and the bit about this, it is strong enough that you can actually unclip your camera, so you know it doesn't come off. So I designed that, so then I had to design something that the actual microphone adapter would fit into. So then I designed this. Right, as you can see from that, just a bit of light if I can. There we go. Right, as you can see there, that is a simple little sliding case, and it's got a hot shoe on it. That's all it is. Now what I do is, that slides in, as you can see from there. Let me get it a bit closer if I can. That just slides in like that. I'll show you. In fact, what I'll do is I'll move you over to this so I can actually show you down. It's probably a little bit easier. So just bear with me a moment. Right, here we are back now. I'm hoping you can see a little bit better now. So that's the original GoPro case, and as you can see, it's got the clip on the top. You can see it from the side. Move that up a bit more. You see that, how it fits? Slides on. With the hot shoe in the back. Now obviously then I printed this, so this then slides into the hot shoe like so. Won't come out, it's quite safe. Then your microphone adapter just simply slides in. Tip that way you want, tip it forward, and that goes into your normal GoPro case. So it's looks quite nice and neat, as you can see. Looks professional. It's not fastened on with a bit of tape. It will not come out. The cable holds it in that direction, and you can slide it out at any time. It's simple as that. Now, because this is on top of the actual case, when you're holding the boom, it's further away, so there's hardly any movement noise transmitted to the microphone. I'm gonna I will be putting it back onto the stand, and then and I've done a little bit of a video about just showing it actually fastened to the case with the adapter underneath, and I find this extremely better. Now when I print that top part, that's printed in one go, but when I print the bottom part, what you've got to, and this is what I've said in future in previous videos, that's how it comes off my Zortrax, and that one's off the 4Max Pro. Doesn't matter which you pull them off, they're all the same quality. Excellent. So I print the base part separate to that part. That's how it's printed off. There's no supports, all there is a raft. Now if I had to print that would probably, you more than likely have to print it. You couldn't, if you printed it like that flat down, you'd have all supports underneath here, so it wouldn't look as good. If you printed it on its side like that, you'd have to have supports all inside here. Waste of material. So there's various ways you can think about printing it, but you'll have to have supports. This way, how I printed it on the Zortrax, there is no need for supports. All you do is, when you, because this is printed out of Ips anyway, is you separate that off the platter, off the raft, sorry, simply breaks away clean. That's what it leaves you. And then all you do is you keep the two shoulders on that side. You put a bit of the adhesive that I've mentioned in previous videos. It's excellent for hips and ABS. It just welds it. Put a little bit of fluid on there, a little bit of fluid on there, and you put that on 10mm from the left hand side. That's it. Leave it 20 seconds and you can leave that then to go off. Once that's gone off, you will not break that joint. So it prints it clean inside. There's no breakage, because you don't want any roughness in here if you're putting supports in. However you print it, you could print it like that. Well, that's fine. But you're still going to have probably a little bit of support up here, but you'd certainly have to have supports for the little clip that goes on, which goes on that side. So it's however people want to print them, but as I said, once you put that on and put the adhesive on, that's it, it's bonded. And that's one obviously done. It's a strong joint, and it's really strong, is that, and it looks professional. That's just one way of, you know, if you've got a GoPro case and you want the mic adapter, but you don't want to pay out for another case, because I think that other kit, this case with the compartment at the bottom, was about £15. Well, I didn't want to pay that, and if you've got a printer, why not use it? So anyway, I have well, it's pretty good case, but it's not an original GoPro. It's an aftermarket one. It's not a GoPro one. But lo and behold, I made a clip for that, and that simply slides on. You never have to take it off, because with this one you can undo it, and it actually holds on. It's quite secure, and you can put your case on that one. So it doesn't matter which one you mount it to, you know, aftermarket one. But now what I will do is, if anybody wants the STL files for these, I'm quite happy to pass them on. I'll probably put them on Thingiverse so anybody can download them, and when I've done that, I'll put a link on the video when I do it, so that you can just download them. If it helps anybody out there that's got a GoPro and they've got the mic adapter but they don't want the case, and they'll know what I mean when they say about the bent cable, how stress it's on it, then I'll gladly, you can download them and use them. I'll put the other clip on as well for the aftermarket one. I'm not saying it'll fit all aftermarket case clips, you know, and you might, depending on the quality of your printer, you might have to, even with the original case, the clip might not, it might want a bit of easing. It fits mine perfectly. I haven't touched that. That's absolutely perfect on it. But yeah, that's, you know, I mean, you can, if you've got the aftermarket case with the compartment in underneath, you can still use the adapter on top and take it out of the case at the bottom, because I actually have like a little extendable battery, and the little extendable battery gives the life to the GoPro, actually slides in that compartment underneath of the one that's made for the mic adapter. So you can use that for the mic adapter, little battery underneath, gives you a bit longer life. It's really good. But as I say, it's only a short video. I will put them on Thingiverse when I get round to doing it. If anyone wants to download it, yeah, please like my video, and if you can, I'll keep the video as long as I can coming. I just try and help people, that's all I really do. I don't make any money from anything that I put on whatsoever. It's to help people. I've had enough help off of YouTube with all what I do, so it's just giving something back. And as I say, if you want to download the clips, please let me have your feedback on whether they're working for you or whether they're alright. But obviously I'll just tip you back up now so I can see you. There you go. So obviously, if you like them, subscribe and like my video. So till next time, I'll be making another video. See you then. Bye.